You are listening to Unstoppable Actors, the essential podcast for ambitious, unknown actors with me, Louise, the artistic director of Standby Method Acting Studio. And for the last 13 years, I've been taking unknown actors with blank CVs all the way to Netflix dramas, Amazon Prime films, TV soaps, and stage plays around the world. And every week I'll be talking with you and sharing how you can become a paid working unstoppable actor, because you 1000% can. An acting career is doable. Are you ready to dive into the episode? Hello and welcome back to Unstoppable Actors. If you are a regular listener and if you've recently discovered us, welcome. It's so exciting to have you here. Today we're going to be diving into a topic that changes performances immediately. And I'm so excited to talk about this with you, because once you start putting these tips and these steps into use, you will have profound transformations with your character work and your performances. I'm a method acting coach and I've been doing this for 15 years, and I absolutely love guiding you into your best performances yet. And my aim with this episode is to help you make your next performance your best performance, because it is absolutely possible. We're going to be talking about how most actors become their character far too late. And I'm so excited, because when you fix this, everything, literally everything, your confidence, your instincts, your emotional connection, the ability to hold an audience and have them eating out of the palm of your hand and totally mesmerised by you, just transforms. It's absolutely incredible. I have seen this countless times as I've coached actors over 15 years, and it always makes me so excited. I get excited to see the big transformations, and I also get excited to see how excited the actors are afterwards. Before we get started, I want to give Candice a big shout out for being super duper proactive. So she joined our Step Into Character Challenge, which is happening inside the Method Actors Circle, and she posted in our Facebook group, and she said, "I've just started the challenge yesterday. I can't wait to give one of the monologues a go." She said, "I love your podcast and I've been wanting to join a challenge for a while now." Candice, you have just done the best thing ever by joining the Step Into Character Challenge, because come January, you are going to be so confident. Your performances are going to have gone up so many notches, and I can't wait to see the progress that you make inside of it. If you want to join Candice inside the Step Into Character Challenge, I've left the link underneath where you've hit play, and you can come and join it for the month of December for the heavily discounted rate of just £5. I know it's bonkers. Please do not let the price fool you. Yes, it is super cheap, but that's because I want 10 times more actors being able to access these incredible techniques, because they will change your career. I should be charging way more for it, but I've chosen to make it very accessible so you can get ahead in 2026. So let's go back to our topic for today then, which is most actors becoming the character far too late. So I am going to start off by breaking down why this happens in the first place, and then I'm going to teach you 4 very powerful steps to step into character from the very first minute, because I know that when you are working in this way, you are going to feel incredible. You're going to feel so proud of yourself. So let's dig into this then. So why do actors become the character too late? It is because of one simple thing: overthinking. Most actors don't mean to overthink. It just happens. As soon as they get the script, the brain starts with all sorts of stories, all sorts of questions, all sorts of doubts. What's the right choice? What does the character feel? How shall I play this? Will the casting director like it? Will the director like it? Where do I even start? Can I even play this character? And the thoughts just go on and on and on and on. And then suddenly it is so hard to access the truth of the character. What happens is they get sucked into performance mode. They're in outcome mode. They're in fear mode. And this is why so many actors feel so disconnected when they start rehearsing. And it's because they haven't stepped into the character, they've stepped into the idea of the character, or the idea that they think the director wants to see or the casting director wants to see. And you are about to learn how to change that. I used to be a massive overthinker as well, and I've had to learn to give it up. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions because, honestly, they just don't stick. There's proof and evidence and data out there to say that they don't. But if you were going to make a New Year's resolution, I would encourage you to create the New Year's resolution of dropping the overthinking. Which leads me nicely into the next part, dropping the mental noise. So before you even touch the script, before you even read the scene, pause. Pause. And notice, where's your breath? Where's your tension? Where is your mind racing ahead? Most actors skip this part, but this is the step that makes everything else work. If you start from tension, if you start from overthinking, you create more tension and more overthinking. If you start from truth, you create more truth. And this is how you begin your work as a method actor. Grounded, open, and present. And then we move on to building the inner world of the character. So forget character choices for a moment in terms of whatever idea you had in your head, and start with connection. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. Where do we overlap? What do we share? What similarities exist between us? When you drill down into these questions, you are no longer forcing emotion. You are no longer forcing a character into existence. You are aligning with the character. And the more overlap you find, the faster your instincts and your imagination and your connection activate. That is how you become the character instead of performing the character. And then the third thing you can do, and this will really, really, really help yourself, give them one unexpected habit. This is my absolute favourite thing to do. Because the best actors don't play stereotypes, they play humans. So give your character one tiny, surprising habit. It might be how they sit. It might be how they breathe. It might be how they stir their tea. It might be how they unlock a door. Just choose something. And then allow that to ground you into the character. And when you do that habit, it's like a switch goes on in your imagination and all of a sudden you are the character. I think it was Meryl Streep who said the minute she puts the shoes on, that's it, she's a character. Well, this one tiny habit is going to serve the same purpose as putting the character shoes on. And casting directors remember those tiny details because it's creating identity, it's creating texture and layers, it creates life. And then finally, let the character speak because their voice carries their worldview. It carries their internal world. It carries their experiences. A soft voice might be someone who's careful, someone who doesn't want to overpower, or someone who wants to draw people in. A direct voice might be a character who's certain, or someone who likes to feel in control. A playful voice might be someone who's curious, or it could be someone who's not that comfortable with emotions, so they've created this persona of being playful. Actors forget this part. They forget the part with the voice, but it's one of the most important. And when you place their world, the character's world, in your throat, every line comes to life, and it is not performed, it is lived. So if this episode has lit something up in you and you want to deepen this work with real structure, real feedback, real transformation and support, come and join my Step Into Character Challenge for £5, just like Candice, who I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. You get 4 weekly exercises, guided support, and a month of actor growth that you can absolutely feel. It will make your next performance your best performance yet. I've left the link underneath where you press play. I'd absolutely love to have you in the Step Into Character Challenge. And as we wrap up, just remember this: you do not need to wait for January to feel like a serious actor. You can step into that identity anytime in December, including now. I've absolutely loved hanging out with you, and I really hope you found this episode inspiring. If you have, please do rate the podcast and hit follow so you never miss an episode, and I can help more actors like you. And come and join one of the most supportive, uplifting acting communities on socials, the Unstoppable Actors Facebook group, where you'll get your weekly injection of inspiration, networking, and receive your free Method Actors handbook so you can become an unstoppable actor.